Yes, people. What's going on? I want to set. Let me try and get the hooligan. Hey, buddy. We've got in the chat. Just finishing mega session, 4 hours. 4-hour training session on table. Back on it proper now. Answer. Oh, mate. He'll be on it soon. All right, what's happening, people? Hope you're all good. See who we got in the chat. Got Holly Stewart in the chat. Scott Barrett. AW Daff. Lee Machine. Noah Burton's in the chat. Boone. Carl Crosby. Who else is there? Got AJ in the chat. What's happening, mate? Luke Godagny. Ad Barnett. Yes, mate. Spark Young, evening, lads. It's probably the most that we've started off with so far. 10 people in the chat so far. All good, all good. Yeah, it's funny as well. This is the first week that I've actually trained 3 table sessions in a week in probably about 3 years. So East vs West coming up now. I'm fucking training like a madman for it. I'm not letting this opportunity slip. So yeah, I've got the bug back now. I'm taking it really, really serious. World's strangest man in the chat. What's happening, mate? Claymore's in the chat. And everyone's coming in now. We're going to touch on a bit of everything today. Touch on me being a traitor. We're going to touch on the EAL qualifiers that just happened. And other stuff that's coming up this year. Pretty much fully booked, which is all good. I say fully booked, there's always room for more, isn't there? But I'm just trying to call the hooligan once more. You can't fucking let me down. I can't bore you people on my own. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. I ain't going to answer. He'll be on soon. He'll be on soon.
Welcome to the Oak.
Fucking better be. All right, Noah Burton. Get up, Tom. Hope you smash it East vs West. Yeah, sweet. Nice one, mate. Been waiting for this opportunity for a while, to be honest, mate. Been having everyone telling me for a while that they'd love to see me on it. Obviously, I'd love to be on it. Just been waiting for that chance. But I think I think the first couple of matches of the year have helped me out. That over the wall with Merlot and then Oleg as well. So, yeah, mate, long time coming. But like I said, now everything's sort of lining up. I think I've had a couple of losses against bigger guys, but still I've had a couple of losses in a row, and it's given me that kick up the arse now that I've needed. I have been pretty much not winging it the last few years, but I've been pretty relaxed, and now this is going to be a different version of me. Give it up to East vs West. The next year, if I train like this for the next year, then fuck knows what's going to happen. But I'm definitely, even just the last few sessions, I'm feeling really good. My first session back at the club last week, I didn't feel shit, but I felt really rusty on the table. I felt my stamina was bad. Everything just weren't in a good way. I weren't happy with the performance at all. But then I went again on Sunday for an hour. Nosco went out, turned up, feeling really good. And then today, done a 3-hour session, 3.5-hour session, me, Sylvan, and the new guy, Mentor. Yeah, on it now, mate. On it like Sonic. Ad Barnett, definitely not a traitor. Nah, it's one of them, mate. Obviously, I can see why people are pissed off and that, but you got to be fucking selfish in this thing, ain't you? It's like, do you know what I mean? What else can I say? Well done for pissing Paul off. Top stuff. Yeah, sick, mate. I didn't want to piss anyone off. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'll explain in a bit how I went about it and why I went about it the way I did. But it weren't in a bad way or anything like that. If people want to take offence to it, they can. But to be honest, I don't give a fuck. I'm just being selfish now. Looking after myself, mate. That's all it is. Claymore, Tom better check under his car before he starts it from now on. Yeah, you know it. Fucking bane of my life, that car. Absolute fucking bane of my life. I was planning on coming up to the EAL qualifiers, but yeah. I will have to start looking under my car the day before. But that problem's sorted now, for now. Luke Godagny, he's loading the dishwasher. Yeah, probably. The Drew, Tom, you never lost, just learning experiences. Yeah, that's it, man. You know it. That's why I always like to play like that as well, sort of thing. If I do lose to someone, I used to always play like that anyway. If I lose to someone, I'd always want to come back and learn from the loss and then beat them next time round. And sometimes there is the odd person here and there that you just can't get to. I can close the gap more and more, but it just takes a little bit longer than like the next tournament or the next super match or whatever. Some people are like really tricky and they're improving at a fast rate, but I still close the gap on them. Like I like to think like that anyway. We have a hoodie for East vs West like the Arm Wars one you had, Tom. I'm not sure, mate. I don't think they'd. I don't even know if East vs West do anything like that. To be honest, I don't know if they do like personalised hoodies for sale. I'll have to look into it. To be honest, mate, I'm not too sure. It'd be cool if they did. Really cool if they did. Fucking hell, I've got 22 in the chat. It's going on. Everyone wants to hear why I'm a traitor and that, I think. Carl Crosby, nothing selfish about pushing for your goals. The things don't come around often. That's exactly my point, mate. That is exactly my point. I mean, this is an opportunity that I'm not going to miss, like, at all. Just no chance whatsoever. This could be a game changer, and I'm lucky as well. Like, I've actually been asked by Ingen to be on the show. Like, he could have easily told me, like, you've got to do the qualifiers and that, but I feel like really, really lucky, to be honest. So why am I going to let an opportunity like that slip? Like, it's just not going to happen. Like, no chance. The Drew, Liverpool, Jordan Davis. Yeah, I had a little muck about with him on the side table and that. At the Iron House 1. That was a few years ago. But yeah, back then I felt all right with him. But he's good. He's really good. Apparently he's like pushing 100 kilo now as well. So yeah, God knows what his level's at. Jordan's one of them guys though. He's got such long levers and that. He's not the strongest of guys. I think he'd probably say that, but he's a very technical guy and he can disarm you. He can disarm a lot of people in Australia, and that he gives a lot of people a lot of trouble. Who wins, Muratov or Matishenko? Muratov. He's on a fucking tear at the minute, mate. I don't know who is going to fucking stop that man at the minute. And he's only young as well, mate. Fucking hell. Absolute monster. I remember his Lottie tour a few years ago, though. There's a little bragging right there. I was the only man that actually slowed him down, turned it into like a 5-second match with him. Everyone else was like half second. So I'm going to hold on to that for the rest of my life. Cole Crosby, exactly. Yeah, he's been making a comeback. Yeah, man, I've heard some good things at the minute. So it'd be good if them guys can be traveling a bit more. Like Mario Tambakis, he's obviously getting about. He's just been to Arizona State. He was at Knuckles Up 3, against Merlot. I was in his corner for that. Done really well. It's the guys that travel that make the big gains, in my opinion. And they're getting used to them. They're knowing what the level is. They know what they've got to work up to. Then, if you know where it's at, you know where you got to get to. Good luck against Tullier. Is the match at 86 or 95? Right, so the match was first agreed at 85 kilo, which I was pretty boosting about, to be honest. And then after having a chat with Craig, Craig was saying basically like he's going to struggle to get down to 85, and we went a little bit back and forward on it. And then in the end, we've just negotiated, and we're going to meet in the middle, 90 kilo. So we're both happy. I told him I'm not going to be 90. I'm probably going to reach 88, 89 at night. I'll try and be heavy as I can for the weigh-in, but I'm going to shit out another 3 kilo like a couple of hours later. So yeah, 90 kilos to weight. He's probably going to be able to put some weight back on, but as long as the gap's closer than 10 kilo, then I'm happy with that. Like I said, I'm actually training like fuck now. I've not trained. Well, it's too early to say it at the minute, but this is going to be a different version of me that no one's seen before. I promise you now. Like when I say in the past that I've been training, this time I really mean it. I'm training, and it's mainly table. It's going to be mainly table time. I'll fuck the weights and that. It's all about table savvy. Getting strong in the right areas. Strength for the weaknesses, all that. It should be good. So we've got Luxo1 in the chat. Yeah, mate, if stopped any version of Moritos, that's insane. Was it left or right? That was on the left. I think that was Slotty Tour. It's one that Jason, the hooligan, and Urban come with me. Where is it? Where was it? What year? I think it was 2019. I'm sure it was 2019, actually, yeah. So it wasn't too long ago. He wiped the floor with everyone there. But he basically flashed everyone. And then I just I thought, fuck it, what I've got to lose? Just fucking, we've hit in the middle. We've both sort of like collided in the middle. And he looked at me for a split second, then started driving. But then I was holding him. Well, I slowed his drive right down, basically. It took him like 3 or 4 seconds to pin me. Held him at the base of the pad for a few seconds. So that I'm happy with that, especially looking at where he is now. Yeah, over the moon with that, really. And the funny thing is, he just beat the guy who I beat in 2009. Ernie Mays, Gasparini. I didn't even know I beat him back in 2009 until someone said last year. I looked at the results, I looked at the video, and there it was. I'll post that video soon. Me versus Hermes Gasparini. A little bit of clickbait. I'm pre-warning the usual now, so you know it's going to be him at like 65 kilo. But yeah, I'll post that next week. Looking forward to this match. Yeah, it should be a good one, mate. It's a bit long overdue in that. We've been meaning to do it for a while under organisations and that. Been a couple of organisations that wanted to hold it. And I went behind one's back because I'm selfish, looking after myself, thinking I'm doing the best for me. So I'm not going to go on about it much, but yeah, I'm glad I've got the match now. And to be honest, I'm glad it's at East vs West because it's going to really put me on the map. And I don't know what opportunity I'll get after that if I beat him. So it'll be good. Exciting times. Hate it when people don't keep to their word with the weight. What was agreed, it's unprofessional and lazy. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, mate. I don't think it's something he didn't go back on his word, I don't think. I think it was, so obviously when I had a chat with Engin and that, Engin suggested to me it was going to be 85 kilo. And Tullier's put on weight lately because he's been entering some heavyweight classes in the US. And he's saying about basically how he struggled to put the weight on. And he don't want to lose all that weight that he's been trying for months to put on. So it's fair enough. I mean, I just wish my luck was different, like go against someone that's my weight. But the thing is now I've just got to try my hardest to get up to 90, get to him. If I could wake up at 90 kilo in the morning, that would be the biggest version of me there's ever been. And it'll be a fully trained version as well, which will be like really exciting. Like my other versions would be being like 88, 89, like even touching 90 at night. Just been like sloppy versions, really. So Man, this is going to be really interesting to see what happens. If I beat Tullier, never know, I might get a title shot with Samusha. You never know. Could he push Samusha quite hard? The name that I do not know. Was Muratov the strongest 85 kilo guy you've ever pulled, or is there someone else? It's hard to say, mate. Like, it's obviously different. I've been doing this for like 17 years now, and I've been constantly improving, constantly growing. So it's hard to say who's actually the strongest that I've ever pulled. He's got to be up there, 100%. Like on the left arm, especially. But there's been times that I've been wiped before, like in the past, like before that. So it's hard to compare, to be honest. It is really hard to compare. He's one of the strongest, though, guaranteed. And I think that was that was under 86, actually. Yeah, was it? Yeah, 86 kilo. That was under 86. Is it true you did arm gods dirty? 100%. It's fully true. No lies there. I pissed arm gods off to the maximum, and apparently they have banned me now. I'm not allowed at another competition. So, oh dear. So, right, I'll say this. I can say this now. There's enough people in the chat now. We'll talk about this. I'm going to eat at the same time. It's basically fucking. I got the option. Everyone knows that me and Craig Tullier was meant to pull in March in Ireland, yeah, and Craig got injured. So then Oleg Todorian stepped in, and me and Oleg had the match. And I beat Oleg, and then Paul Maiden and the other organisers were talking about me and Tullier pulling at the Winter Blast next year for the world title belt. It's like, yeah, cool, I'm up for that. Like, sweet, no worries. That's fucking not till next year. That's over a year away. That's like a year away. Do you know what I mean? But it's not even set in stone yet. And then I got a call from East vs West from Engin asking me if I want a match. Because I was talking to Engin a couple of months ago about it, and obviously I'm keeping it quiet. That's one thing I've got respect for as well. I'll keep it quiet. If someone don't want to say anything, announce anything, I won't do it. It's like with professionals, and I'm not going to fucking ruin any chances of fucking any future plans up. If I think it's going to be a big point in my career, I'm not going to do anything to risk it. So Engin told me, like, if I win my match at Knuckles Up, then I'll be on the card in Istanbul or Florida. I didn't win the match. I told him the circumstances and that. And yeah, we discussed it. I basically thought that was it. Now my chances are done. I thought that was it. Now I'm not getting an East vs West. Like, I fucked it up big time. And then I got a call from him last week saying, yeah, like, your match is like solidified this in for Orlando. I was like, sweet, nice one, Engin. Who am I pulling? And Engin goes, yeah, Craig Tullier. Obviously, I'm thinking, for fuck's sake. There's a few minutes of thinking, literally a few minutes. And yeah, I was told to keep it quiet. He made me an offer that, to be honest, an offer that I couldn't refuse. It's a very, very good offer, and promises to be improving and, yeah, getting more and more. I've never had an opportunity like this in my life, and I'm taking it with both hands. You could say I've done arm gods dirty, but in all realisticness, the match wasn't actually confirmed for Winter Blast next year. Nothing had been like set in stone. So, and Paul's really upset that I didn't tell him when I found out of it, which was like a week before, about a week and a half ago. So, put it this way, if you had a secret that was going to get you a massive opportunity, like a huge opportunity, your biggest opportunity yet, and you got to tell Paul Maiden and you hope that he keeps it quiet, would you do it? Because this is like, I'm not being funny. Like, I like Paul, I fucking love Paul. I've known him for years. But the thing is, I don't want to risk anything getting out, especially with that subject. Because if anything did get out, it'll be clear that I've said something. And then that'll be it. That'll be my chance fucked again, which I thought I'd already lost my chance. So why I'm going to do it? I've apologised and that. So the ball's in their court now. I'm easy going with whatever. But I'm at a point now in my career now that 17 years later, I'm actually getting a big opportunity and I'm taking it with both hands. I'm being selfish. Like, I'm not fucking... I'm in this for me and that's it. Like, I'm doing my thing. If people don't like it, don't have to support me. It's simple as that. I'll support everyone else. I don't mind. But people want to come at me and give me abuse and shit, then do it. It's not going to change anything. Like I said, I've got anyone's back that's got my back. But yeah, you never have to defend yourself promoting your matches. Bring huge eyes to UK arm wrestling, dude. I appreciate that, Daff. Obviously, try my best in that. I'm not that guy that wants to fall out with anyone or anything, but sometimes I've had to make some hard decisions, and that decisions that are probably going to piss people off and cause me to fall out with people sometimes. Don't know if this is the case on this one. I think a few people aren't happy with me in Arm Gods, but like I said, I'm sorry for being selfish, thinking about myself, putting myself first. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones, mate. Tim Dungeon Masters in the chat. What's happening, mate? I'll be going up to, I take it you're going to be going Birmingham in a couple of weeks, mate. I'll be there. All right, who else is in comments? Where the fuck is a hooligan? I need to hold down the swearing on this as well. Do you know Gabrielle Putanella? No. No, I don't. Where are they from? Putanella. I don't even know. I couldn't even guess what country that's from. Fucking hell, I've got a little record. I think 28 people in the chat and you all tuned in and it's me on my own. Fuck me. See what I mean? This is what I mean. I need to stop swearing. It's not good for the fucking channel. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so now, the weight cap is 90 kilo. Craig's going to be obviously cutting from 95, probably a little bit heavier, maybe a little bit lighter, who knows. But I really think that if I'm in with a good chance of winning this match, I've got to be waking up at 90. So I'm trying to pile on all the weight, eat a load of carby foods, calories. I'm on the fucking thick protein shakes with the powdered oats and all that. I'm going to start on the creatine soon. I'm going to try and take it actually serious for the next like 10 weeks or whatever it is. I think it's like 8 weeks, 9 weeks away, something like that. Probably like 9 weeks. So yeah, like I said, opportunity I'm not going to miss. I'll be a fool to miss it. Obviously, I've had to upset some people, but would I rather have someone else upset or me upset? Because I've missed out on that one chance. You know what I mean? I'm not missing that chance for anyone. I'm not risking that chance for anyone either. Like I said, if I said something before it was announced and any news got out that I've been talking, that would have been it. That could have been my last option and never have a call back again. I'm not doing that. All right, what's this? Don't need to explain yourself, Tom. Anyone who expects you to say no isn't no friend of yours. They should be happy for you. Yeah, cheers, mate. I appreciate that. As I said, I'm not here to piss anyone off. Do you know what I mean? I'm here to arm wrestle. I'm here to boost my career. And like I said, this is, I'm sure everyone would agree, East vs West is at the minute the biggest promotion that everyone wants to be on. You can get on East West West. People talk about contracts being like tied down or whatever, but I don't give a fuck. I ain't seen the contract yet. I'll have a look at the contract. And if it don't seem too bad, if it seems worth it, why not? Why not do it? But you never know. If they pay enough money, I'll be their bitch. I'll be anyone's bitch if they pay me enough money. Simple as that. I'm an athlete that wants to get paid. If you're paying me, I'm all yours. Are you now a contract to only pull for England? Nah, I ain't signed no contract yet, mate. I've not even seen the contract. But there will be leeway through it, sort of thing. Obviously, the first question I was asked is if I'm affiliated with WAF, if I'm banned from WAF or anything like that, because I've entered IFA. I haven't entered WAF or IFA in a while, so I was all good there. I have to look at some competitions that are associated or affiliated with IFA that I might not be able to enter. I'm not too sure. It's weighing up the pros and cons, though. It's like I said, if the money's good enough, then I will pull for just East versus West, and possibly King of the Table now as well, because they're tied together. That might happen. If I could do a couple of them each a year, then I'll be a full-time arm wrestler and helping everyone in the UK. Don't mean I need to enter the competitions unless someone asks me to enter. But East vs West isn't that bad anyway. They don't tie you off from fucking entering all local competitions and all that. I can still do all the local ones in the UK and everything. I can travel abroad and do competitions. Probably just certain ones that might affect them. And I think the contracts as well are probably to do with, like, I'd guess that a lot of it's to do with not competing within a certain amount of time of the competition. Because if you're getting contracted and you're getting paid to go there, and you compete a couple of weeks before a massive match over there and you get injured, that's just fucked the whole show up. Do you know what I mean? That's partly why they're doing contracts and that. They're, in a way, people make out they're tying you down, but they're actually looking after you. Because again, what happens if you get injured, like on the lead up to a big match, and you can't recover? And that's going to make the show look a bit unprofessional in a way, because the athletes aren't taking it seriously. And like I said, it's all down to the money as well. Like, if you're getting paid enough, why not? So not right now, Carl. I'm not on a contract with him right now, but I will have to sign some sort of contract. I'll have to have a look at it. But I'm most probably going to do it still, to be honest. If there is any competitions that I would want to enter that I'm restricted from, I will have to discuss it, obviously. But there's nothing that we can't come to an agreement about. Great news on your East vs West card, mate. Well deserved. Thanks a lot, mate. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for this for quite a while. I thought I was going to have to qualify, but I was going to do last year's qualifiers, but I popped a couple of ribs, so I couldn't do it. Again, that's just my luck. Every time I've been trying to get in there, I've had shit luck, so I'll grab this opportunity with both hands. Get it, Tom. Anytime Tom is on stage, it's a good day for arm wrestling. Nice one, mate. Appreciate that. Glad everyone likes it. I'll just try and give the best show I can, mate. It's like, just be real up there. I think the one thing I'm good with is I'll give anyone a hard day, even if I do lose. Like, I'll figure anyone out somehow, and I'll be able to give them. I'll be able to make them sweat a bit. Anyone in the UK, pretty much. I'm not saying I'll beat anyone in the UK, but I will make them sweat. They'll know I'm there. And that's what I'm happy about. That gives me that motivation to carry on and get better, especially now. How do you see the match with Craig going, Tom? Well, obviously I'm going to do a little bit of research and that. It's going to be coming around in like 9 weeks, so I have got to prepare very well for him. Obviously, he's a really good hook puller, strong hand and wrist. Pretty quick off the go, explosive, a bit like James Wall with his explosive hits. Not as fast, probably not as strong. Probably, I don't know where he's at the minute, but I know at 198 pound round robin, last year, just before Knuckles Up. He earlier this year, just before Knuckles Up, he beat everyone, including Merlo, Taranenko, all them. Taranenko gave him a good match. Well, he slowed him down a little bit. And I felt Taranenko when he come over here for training, and I felt pretty good with that. So obviously that's side table, you can't take anything from that. Merlo I felt good with. The strength's there. And I'm willing it to happen. I'm not going to be stupid though. Now I was on the phone to someone earlier, and I was talking about my bad habits, like oh yeah, let's go inside. Like I want to know. I don't want to fucking know anything anymore. I want to win. Like I'm not here to mess about anymore. There's no more backward steps, no more slowing down for anyone. I'm going to try and take it all, and that is it. If I can flash him 3-0, I'm going to flash him 3-0. Like this is getting serious now, mate. I can't be messing about anymore. Like I'm running out of time, not getting any younger. I've got about another 20 years left in me, I reckon. Like arm wrestling, like a good 15, 20 years of improving. So yeah, I've got to start knuckling down, and obviously I'm going to try and go the smart way and like control his hand and wrist. Not necessarily flop him right back, but I'm going to try and keep him flat wristed, control his pronator. I think that's the way to go with him. But yeah, who knows, mate? Who knows? I'm going to see how training goes for me. When we train a lot of my weaknesses, I've got a lot of weak points I want to be trying to isolate in training, improve, get stronger, and hopefully make my weaknesses my strengths. I've got a feeling I know where he's going to try and take me as well. So I'm going to be training extra for that. I'm training for plan A, plan B, plan C. Yeah, mate, I'll be more than ready for him. It's not even the case as well. If I feel like I'm beating him easy, I'm not going to like slow down for him. I'll be trying my hardest to smash the match. I'll get it done. Dave Anderson's in the chat. This is actually the most we've had in the chat, everyone. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate your support. I'm going to do that thing now where I'm going to say, like, if everyone can just like click the like button, it'll be very much appreciated. Many appreciations from the peoples. It will help a lot. I'm on 2,100 watch hours now. So another 900 watch hours, then I'll get monetized and I can start doing the ads and all that. That'll annoy everyone. But it'll give me some monies. So any support, like pushing that further, that'd be good. Governor 1367, got to look after number one at the end of the day, mate. Think everyone understands that. Yeah, I hope so, mate. Like I said, I'm not here to annoy I'm not here to piss anyone off. I'm not here to fall out with anyone. People are going to fall out with me, and I'm not going to be groveling and quivering around or anything. I've always backed Paul and give Neil shit because I'm loyal to Paul, but if I ever get the chance to pull Arm Wars, I'm going 100%. This is what I mean, mate. You should never miss out on an opportunity. It's all about boosting the career, innit? Like I said, the main thing is you don't want to be pissing anyone off. Like, it's not the aim of the game, and that you don't want to be cutting bridges or anything like that. But you got to do what's right for you. As simple as that. And if there's certain reasons that are going to piss people off, then it's got to be done. Dave Anderson, yeah, clean it up. I'm a sensitive cunt. Arm God's in the chat. Seeing as you want to go over it, let's do it. Yeah, I've already gone over it, mate. I've already gone over it. And to be honest, I can't be asked doing it again. It's in the chat already. Yeah, long story short, mate, I said I don't want to piss anyone off. I've got the reasons that I've explained why I didn't say anything before. And basically, I didn't want anything getting out. Because obviously it's a touchy subject. If I come out with that, I don't know if anything would have been said online or anything. And fucked up my chances because I've already missed out on 2 chances in the past of getting on there. And this is probably my last chance. And I weren't letting it slip. I weren't letting anything damage it, in all honesty, mate. So that is just how it is. Could this just be a play from Engin and Neil to piss Arm Gods off? No, it's not. It really ain't. All honesty, I spoke to Neil. Neil didn't have a fucking clue about it. He thought I was going to be pulling someone else. I'm not going to say names or anything, but nah. No one can blame Neil. Neil's nothing to do with it. And I know that for a fact. Noah say he's earned it over 17 years. Do you smoke weed? Not anymore. Not anymore, mate. I used to. I've been through them days though. Like I said, I'm not getting any younger. I'm not training anymore. I have got that lazy weed eye, just where it's permanently damaged me. So probably fried a few brain cells as well. But we're getting over it. I ain't smoked for a while now, mate. Just wondering if you asked Arm Gods if they would have matched the pay. But then I'm not really interested in that. Like, it's obviously the money's good, but I'm not going to ask someone like, "Oh, if you want me to stay here, you got to match this pay." Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like that. I'm not going to fucking. Cause that's just trying to play fucking silly buggers with them. Like, oh, if you want to keep me here, I'm not even going to go into it. I've already been offered money to not go places and that. I'm not doing it. Neil Pickups in the chat. Evening, Tom. Just jumped in the car and seen you live. Great to hear that you're getting a shot at East vs West. Fantastic to see Britain's best in the mix. Good for you, lad. Nice, Neil. Appreciate it, mate. I say it's been a long time coming, so I'm training really hard now. Don't know if you heard, mate. The weight cut is going to be 90 kilo, and yeah, I'm trying to bulk up. Even this cold pasta now I'm having, but it's all good. All good. I say it's the third time I trained this week on the table. Today I pushed it really, really hard. Like hardest I've pushed it in a long time. There's only 3 of us there. But just nice, slow, controlled training. 3.5 hours. Banging session. And I'm back on it tomorrow. It's the most I've trained at the Slammers Club in the last week than it is the last year. Than I've done in the last year. Literally, I only went to the Slammers like 3 times last year, if that. I've already been there 3 times this week. I'm on this training thing now. Right, what else was there? Right, so we had EAL qualifiers, East vs West qualifiers on the weekend. I was going to be going up to it, but problems with the car again, so it's no good. I haven't seen much of it yet, though. I've heard some of the results. Now, obviously, I watched. Well, when I clicked on, well, I didn't even click on. I was on my way back from the MOT, from the garage. Getting the car sorted, I was on the phone to Jay, the hooligan, and he was commentating through a bit of it. And he, I don't know if anyone saw the match with Bogdan and Sandu Binzari. I mean, fucking hell, that nearly turned into a fight. Excuse me. Yeah, it nearly kicked off with them. They started dragging each other over the table and that. Basically, Sandu won the first match with him. And then Bogdan had to beat a couple of other people. Sandu come against his teammate Vasily, and he let him win. Could have obviously Alex let Vasily win to get to the final because of he thought he was going to handle Bogdan again. And then Bogdan stopped him at the base of the pad and dragged him back, pinned him, started giving a little bit of like, not it didn't even give him shit really, just like got excited and aggressive. Not even, it's the wrong way. He was happy that he won. And I don't think they like each other too much anyway. And then yeah, they started dragging each other over the table a bit. Nearly went to fisticuffs. That would have been good entertainment, wouldn't it? Yeah, who else is there? Bradford done really well again. Bradford won the last one in Scotland. I don't know, but I thought I could be wrong. I thought there was something about entering more than one qualifier. Like if you've won. Like not fucking bitching or picking or anything. That's just what I heard. So I was a little bit confused. When I heard Bradford won the last one, then he entered this next one. I'm not sure if it's allowed. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. In a way, it's taking away spots in it for other people to qualify. Which again is a smart move, really. If you're allowed to do that, he'll be the only one in the final qualifier if he enters all the leading qualifiers. Right, Scott Barrett. Come to Swindon, we push it hard every week. Right. I'll tell you what, mate. This Sunday, I've got to double check. Yeah, I've got to double check it, mate. Yeah, I'm free. If I'm free Sunday evening, it's on. I promise you, Scott, it is on Sunday evening if I'm free. But I need to get back to you and let you know on that. Any upcoming events? Yep, I have got one coming in July. Well, I'm going to Birmingham in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I won't be competing there, but I will be there helping out whatever I can, supporting Gripfest and all that. I'm going somewhere in July. It's not been announced yet. It might have been announced by now, but I'll have to double check. Let me see. If it has been announced. That was a message from Knuckles Up. And guess what? I'm keeping it a secret. I'm not telling anyone. Right. When's this getting announced? Tomorrow we'll post a card on Insta. What match am I? Oh, sweet. There's like 15 matches. I'm second from last, so I'm like co-main event. I would have been main event if I was pulling right arm, but I can't pull right arm now for obvious reasons. I'm committed to East vs West now. But there's another main event on there that is going to be a banger of a match. Yeah, I don't know if it's been announced yet, so I won't be telling you the news yet, but I'm going somewhere in July. Got a big match coming up on the left arm. That'd be good. Right, Carl Crosby. Oh, I've missed some comments here. Who's a huge black guy in your club? I know he's very good and he is or used to be very good. Sylvan Carty. He's been arm wrestling for about like 149 years now. He's about 200 years old, and yeah, he's just one of them people that he hasn't aged since about the age of 40. Yeah, he's good. He's only like 72 kilo at the minute, but he's solid. He's one of them guys that he's like the mindset. Sylvan was really good at teaching me the mindset. How to approach a match and everything, like confidence and all that sort of thing. Confidence, but cautiousness. Yeah, really good trainer. He's been with me from the start, and he will be with me for he'll outlive me. He'll definitely outlive me. Sylvan Clark, his name is. It was a great event. Real shame about the arm break. Hope the lad recovers well. Arm break? Who broke their arm? I never heard about the arm break. Fuck's sake, that's not good. That's not good. Whoever it is, sorry to hear that. Hope you have a real speedy recovery. You do get people that come back from an arm break. Sometimes come back a lot stronger. Ad Barnett had an arm break, I believe, and it hasn't put him off. He's come back even harder. So best wishes to them, whoever it was. there was a bit of controversy because Bradford entered 2 weight categories at the last one in Scotland, I believe. Yeah, that's it, mate. But then I was wondering if it's the same thing, because it's like it's like regional qualifiers, like area qualifiers. So, I mean, like I said, if he's allowed to, I'd be doing the same if he was actually allowed. Technical, innit? You got to clean up all the qualifiers all around the country. Then at the final qualifier, you're the only one in the weight class, or you're one of like 4 in the weight class because you've cleaned up on most of them places. But then that's taking opportunities away from other people. That's my opinion. Shit. Might be a point system, Tom. EAL. Yeah, that's true, mate. That's true. I'm not sure if it is. I'll have to look that up, actually, mate. I'm not too sure. Who's the huge? I have answered that already. Sylvan Carty. Who broke the arm? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Dan John's in the chat. What's happening, mate? We did get up to like 37 viewers a minute ago. That's definitely the most we've had. June 16th, Super League, Birmingham Bullets Dojo. Tom on some commentary and halftime show. Looking forward to it, mate. Cannot wait. It's going to be a good little day out. A play by Engen and Neil to piss arm gods off. Really? Yeah, well, it's just one of them, mate. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that's just a way of like not steering it onto me properly, to be honest, mate. I think they fully blame me. It is fully my fault. And to be honest, mate, like I said, I'm thinking about myself, and that's it. I done what I did for the reasons. Like I kept it quiet because I wanted to. As simple as that. I can't remember the lad's name, James. I think he was European, 105 kilo class, I believe. James. Anyone know a last name for him? Or where he's from? Narrow it down for me, sort of thing. Might be able to suss out who it is. Yeah, that's not good though. It's never good to hear about an arm break. Unfortunately, though, whether you're a novice or pro, it does happen to professionals as well. I mean, most recent one I remember of a pro was Zurab. Quite a nasty break. He's been doing it for years. He's a high-end level pro. Excited for June 16th, Birmingham. We're right, feeling best it is in a while. That's good, mate. Are you going to enter then, Tim? Have you got a match or is it a tournament, or what's your plans for that one, mate? Good to see you jumping in the mix. It's just a bone, it'll heal. Trust me, mate, that's it. That's exactly it. You get a lot of people with the mindset of, oh yeah, I'm never doing that again, or it's never going to be as strong again. Mate, the bone will calcify and it will get stronger, and it most probably won't break in the same place again. It might break a little bit higher up or lower up, but then same scenario. It's not going to break in that same point again. So it does. Your body's a fucking unique thing. It will adapt to whatever it goes through. If it's pushed through stress, trauma, anything like that, your body will adapt. You start a new job, like if you've never done site work before, your first day on site is fucking hard graft. But then you ain't got a choice but to keep doing it every single day. If you want to get the money in, you've got to do it. You can't decide when you rest. You get told what to do, when to do. You get drove into the ground like a dog. And eventually you just get used to it after not very long, because of you hadn't had a choice to. When people train in that, they give themselves a choice, and they won't adapt as fast because they're not pushing themselves as much as they need to improve. Your body needs to be forced to adapt. Your body will adapt to anything. You cut yourself, it'll heal into a scar. You burn yourself, it'll heal. You fucking break an arm, it'll heal. You overtrain, it'll heal. Like your body will literally adapt to anything that it goes through. It's simple as that. It will grow and grow and grow. Dungeon Master gonna smash. Just a bony Savage Heads. He's answering me, Tom. Who's that? Who's answering you? I'm lost now. Oh, is he on about Neil? Or not sure, mate. 85 kilo Volodymyr, Ukraine arm broke. Volodymyr. Oh shit, that's not good. Tim first time Mantis, both arms left, both arms I believe, good test. Yeah, it is, mate. Tim's one of them guys as well. I've said for a while he needs to be entering, like just throwing himself in. I think Tim's actually got quite a bit of potential, to be honest. And I think the more he's trading flat out, so why not put it to the test? Enter the tournaments, enter the super matches, get on it, mate. He was against Daniel Constantine, but don't know his name. Oh, fair enough, man. He's another beast, Daniel Constantine. Yeah, man. He trains with Popescu, or he used to train with Popescu. Don't know if he still does. Yeah, man. He's what weight was that? Was that 86? I take it. The Drew Neil. Yeah. So yeah. Long story short, I've had to fucking. I keep jumping back onto this just because I don't even know why I'm justifying myself, but I've done what I had to do, and it is literally as simple as that. People can like it or lump it. I don't want to fall out with anyone. If people want to fall out with me, I'm not going to be chasing asses. I'm not going to be chasing people around asking for forgiveness and all that shit. Like, I'm doing what's best for me. People get hurt. People get hurt. Not that people don't try to set me up, sort of thing. Not me. Right. Got 32 in the chat. Dan Earthquakes in the chat. What's happening, Mr. President? Dan Constantine got bronze at Romanian Nationals recently. Peter Powell got gold. Peter Powell is another one I've seen in a while, mate. Peter Powell's a fucking animal. I don't even know what he's weighing as well. I think, was he 80 kilo when he entered the WAF Worlds or Europeans? I think it was him. I think it was in the class with him, Oleg, Talgat. I think all them three got our top three. I think. Might be wrong there, but Peter Powell's a beast. What you eating, Tom? Well, Mr. James, I am eating instant cheese and ham mash with a chicken breast that's shredded by hand and mixed in there. A load of leftover sweet corn, about 20 grams of butter, and big fucking handful of cheese and a little bit of ketchup. About to eat in 2 sittings though. I'm trying to constantly eat through the night rather than just having meal then rest. Trying to have something to snack on like constantly in the evenings. Then finish off before I go to bed. Have 1,000 calorie protein, powdered oat shake. Yeah, try and do it all now. Still early days. I'm only just getting started, but yeah, that's what it's going to be now. Both same class, Constantine and Power. I'm hungry now. James, I'd be worried if you weren't hungry the side of you. Fucking, you must need to eat fucking 3 meals an hour, like, to maintain that fucking. I mean, you're a fucking giant. You're a giant, mate. You can't be not eating. Like, you must be always hungry. Shitting through the eye of a needle. Yeah, sometimes, mate. But I think that's caffeine that does it as well. Drinking coffee at fucking 10:30 at night. cold coffee at 10:30 at night. I heard Tom bought a Jersey cow to keep him in fresh milk ahead of a match with Craig Tullier. Do you know what, mate? I've got a litre of milk downstairs I was meant to bring up, but I didn't because I'm clever like that. Yeah. Milk's not one of the things I'm still drinking a lot of milk, and I was drinking a couple of litres a day, which sounds like a lot to people. That is just an everyday thing for me now, though. I was on 5 litres a day at one point. But doing like 2 litres a day, whether it's like normal milk, like full fat milk, or a litre of Yazoo milkshake or something like that. Then I'm having at least one, sometimes 2 protein shakes with 500 ml of milk, 5 scoops of protein with the powdered oats, and that works out to like nearly 1,000 calories per one. I have a couple of them a day, that's 2,000 calories plus all these meals. Now, I'm trying to target like 5,000, like between 4,000 and 5,000 a day, with enough protein as well. Obviously, I'm not tracking the protein as much, though. I'm not gonna lie. Scott Merritt said same. Right, I can't believe the fucking hooligan let me down. Cannot believe it. He said he's gonna have my back as well and like start going at everyone that comes at me. But yeah, here we go. Left me on my own. Cheers, mate. Excuse me. That's what I think about all this bullshit. Oh, I definitely need to hold the swearing down. Right, it's 29 in the chat. I'm surprised everyone has stayed tuned in, to be honest. Like, usually when it's me on my own, it goes down to about 8 or 9. Hooligan brings it up to about 20. But it was averaging about 37, 38 earlier. Back up to 31. Really appreciate the support, everyone. Really appreciate it. Like I said, if you haven't done yet, just give it a like. It will help me out. Play this video on repeat after. Like, just let it play itself and that, get my watch hours up. I'm not far off now getting monetized. That will be really good. Never know. A couple of years' time, I might be a full-time arm wrestler with the help of you, help and support of you guys. Then, if I'm a full-time arm wrestler, I can give back and I can help everyone all day, every day. That'll be my plan. That'll be my ideal world. All right. Dave Anderson, meat, eggs, and dairy rocks. Don't like eggs. I only like some meats. No, I like all meats, really. I don't like eggs, though. And dairy rocks, do you just mean cubes of cheese? Or do you just mean like dairy rocks? Oh, right, yeah, you're saying it all rocks. Yeah, sweet. Sweet. I'm tired, mate. Yeah, dairy and meat, 100%. All the time. I'm going to shoot off in like 5 minutes, guys. If there is any more questions that you want to ask, just let me know. And we'll get them covered. Anything about the subject of East versus West that you all want to know, like open and honest here today, just ask me anything and I will let you know. I'll link your show everywhere, mate, as soon as I stop driving, Tom. Appreciate that, mate. Nice one. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. That will help massively. I should probably do it myself as well. I feel like now it's probably at a stage that I can start doing it. We've had this many people to stay tuned in now, so it might attract more people. People might not click on it straight away and think, oh, what a shit show. So, yeah. I have a good subject to talk about every week. It's getting better and better, and that we're getting more and more people in the chat consistent. Like, we've got the regulars and that, some new people now and then. Yeah, everyone's a really good support, though, so I appreciate it. Really appreciate all the support. Dave Anderson is natural good food. Scott Barrett, night dude. Hope to see you soon. Like I said, Scott, I'll get back to you, mate, about Sunday. I've got to ask the missus what the plans are. The missus is I'm the boss. She just tells me. I'll wear the trousers. She just tells me what ones to wear. So she'll tell me if I'm allowed to go on Sunday. Right. Neil, you bring BAF back. Any more questions, guys? Any more? I'm going to give you a minute or so to reply with any questions. I'm going to have a couple of mouthfuls. Nearly done. I might actually leave the hooligan on here on his own next week. I might start the show up, get him on, and then I'll just click off, and then he can. We'll see how he does on his own. He's probably watching this right now. Right. No, guys, had you for an hour now, like 1 hour, 1 minute. I reckon he's been arrested. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. He's a bit of a nutter. Yeah, right. I think it's time to call it a night, people. We're looking at options going forward, Boone. Interesting. That's good to hear. Yeah, definitely. Carl said, oh no, he's already said that. I reckon he's been arrested. Boone said, hooligan is a poor right-hand man. He's a poor right-hand man, but he's a good left-right-hand man. Left, right, left, right. Right, I'm going to stop boring you all now. Time to shoot off before you start changing your mind about watching this show. Really appreciate all your support, everyone. Like I said, thanks for all the support as well about going on East vs West. Don't want to piss anyone off, but like I said, I'm doing my own thing now. And if people get pissed off, it is what it is. People want to ban me. It is what it is. But I'm doing my thing. And that is that. Anyone wants to have a private chat with me, they can. We can sort things out, do whatever. Later, boring Tom. Yeah, you know it, mate. I think that's why so many people are in the chat still. They've just fallen asleep. They ain't turned it off. But hopefully that's not the case. Right. Cheers to everyone for tuning in. Be in contact with you soon. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Nice one.